seat. Everyone should have a set of hand up in front of you. Good morning, my name is Moses. Welcome to our prospective taxi drivers. Welcome to learning how to find passengers at night. What we are going to do is to list out how to do it. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to list out 2 areas of high demand and describe your direction of travel, how you want to go. Now, before a taxi starts, this is how we do it, right?
Okay, mobile terminal, connect well up. Please give me a lot of good job. Okay, windscreen, we make clear windscreen so that how far away passenger I also can see. Okay, taxi meter, please on off many times. Cashier's terminal, collect a lot of cashier's transaction. Steering wheel. Okay, turn here, turn there, everywhere. Also can find passenger. Thank you.
Okay, do you think this is how a taxi driver starts his day?
Why do they do that?
Maybe he's just trying to get more money. I'm not too sure.
Does it work?
Let's see. I really don't know whether it works or not. Yeah, because this is not how we should, as taxi drivers, start our business. Now let's do a little bit of.
Sorry, then how are you supposed to start your business?
This is how we are going to show you in a little while. Okay, let's start by a short discussion. Let's divide into 2 groups. These 3 will use this whiteboard. These 3 will use the other whiteboard. Now, what I want you to do is to do a quadrant, okay? So that you can think back of your own experience as not a taxi driver, as a commuter. Generally, what might be happening? Okay, what is the location you will be at on Tuesdays and Friday nights in these 2 time slots, 6 to 8 and 8 to 10. So you can draw a quadrant there. Same here for this side, and then you can list up.
Okay.
Think of yourself as somebody who is working. What is the location that you might be at? Yeah, you can use 6 to 8. Then the top would be Tuesday. It will be Friday.
Friday. Okay. 8 to 10. Yes. Okay, bye. Everybody. Tuesday. Location. Dinner at home. Back home. Dinner, right? So dinner at where?
Office.
At home. At home.
Friday okay, because Tuesday, Wednesday you have to work.
How about
So you have to drive back home for dinner.
At home, Heartland.
Still
So this is Heartland. Heartland.
Still eating dinner office.
Yeah, okay. Same time. Okay, Friday maybe.
Friday night, we're out. Okay,
We'll be out.
so Orchard, you go Orchard.
Oh,
Or like
Friday?
for a drink, right? For dinner and drinks, right?
Dinner and drinks, yeah.
Oh.
Or party. Yeah, the
TGIF.
A lot of meetings.
How about you?
dinner.
Dinner again.
And drinks
You want eat it?
at Orchard.
Yes.
Dinner at where? Dinner outside.
Orchard, like
Dinner
Orchard which part? Yeah. Then on Friday, yeah, this is 6 to 8 on Friday.
But it's
So
dinner
then,
outside, but
okay, so then
not in town. Outside
Tuesday
town.
then
How about
at home already, ah?
Dinner at coffee shop.
At Heartland, ah? Yeah, okay, so we never go out. And Friday, Friday,
Wow, you had a
cheap location to Bangla. At quite cheap, right?
Yeah, my dinner very long. Dinner outside.
Watch movie.
So we dinner movie at mall.
Watch movie.
That means it's that means it's what midnight movie, ah?
Yeah, 8 to 10, it can be after 8.
Oh, so then that means before drinks movie, ah? Movie night. short video.
Okay.
Because you
Small
eat
center.
and then like,
Okay.
yeah, can already.
This one same. Heartland.
No quarter missing.
Okay lah, but I will be out lah to
For her special. Yeah.
just coffee shop.
Coffee shop for
So
what?
so heartland lah.
Where?
For what?
Are you done?
Yeah, we are done.
Just give her a minute to complete.
We're done.
Just okay, can. Heartland lah.
Okay, come, let's come take a look at this side. Huh? Tuesday night, 8 to 10, these guys probably driving home for dinner, maybe at Heartland in Sengkang. On Friday, TGIF. What's TGIF?
Thank God it's
Thank God it's Friday, yeah! Dinner and drinks at Orchard. 8 to 10 on a Tuesday, coffee shop, supper, maybe eating a little bit later than usual. Friday, action night again. Movie night at Shaw Lido, could be any more. Drinks at Clark Quay, Clark Quay. Okay, let's look at this side. Tuesday, wow, OT, hardworking, office or on the MRT home. Friday, OT again. Wow, I want to employ this person. Dinner in town, dinner outside. Generally, Friday more relaxed. Tuesday, home, on the way home, general direction, all same. Dinner, coffee shop, chill at the bar, dinner outside. Okay, please take a seat. Now what you have just reflected on is a generalization of what a commuter might be doing. Looking at this, how does a taxi driver use this information? When you are lost, you don't know what to do. Hey, where am I supposed to go? Which direction? Think like a commuter. Commuter likely to be doing this thing during this hour. So you head there to go and meet them. They are going for a movie. 8 to 10, they are having a movie at the mall. What time the movie end? 8 plus, 9 plus, 10 plus, about that time. So you know possibility of passenger in those areas. So this is how you can apply the thinking of a commuter into your role as a taxi driver.
Go.
Now, at this moment, how do you think taxi drivers get passengers? Very standard, street hail. Street hail basically means somebody wave their hand at you along the street, that's street hail. Taxi stand, taxi stops. Taxi stand and taxi stops are designed, designated places for passengers to wait for taxis. What's the difference between a taxi stand and a taxi stop? Taxi stand allows the taxi to queue up and wait up to a designated number. So please look at the number of taxis allowed. If it allows 3, you are taxi number 4. Please don't stay there because you'll get a fine if the LTA enforcement catches you. Taxi stops. Taxis are not allowed to queue up at these places. They can drive in, take a look, no passenger, move on. That's the difference between a taxi stand and a taxi stop. How do you tell the difference? The signboard. There's a signboard, red color, taxi stand. Taxi stop, brownish, yellow, orangey, about that kind of shade. Depends on how where there is.
So it's always placed at the either stands or something.
It is if it is an official taxi stand or taxi stop, you will always have this.
But for those that are like in a shopping mall where you go by, what is it called?
Those are under the purview of the owner of that building. So they can call it taxi stand, taxi stop, drop off point, but if their own officers come out and tell you, okay, please don't say this is a taxi stand, no, because it's not designated LTA, designated taxi stand or taxi stop, so it's not applicable because it belongs to the building owner.
Okay, sorry, one more question.
Sure.
The street hail, I know there's some places that we are not allowed to.
Yeah,
do that.
you drive taxi before, right? You should know, right?
No lah, but we are here for the host. I'm asking questions.
Sorry, your question is, one moment please.
The street hail, I know there's some location that we are not allowed to. Can you tell me what are those locations?
That's a good question. What do the rest of you think? Are there any locations
See, it's
that
a
they
good
cannot
question.
see? Anybody?
everywhere is a good location.
Everywhere is a good location. Now, if you look at the road, and then you see at the side of the road, the line is marked this way in white or in yellow. What does it mean? No stopping. You cannot even allow your passenger there. So these are areas that you cannot.
It applies for taxi as well, but only for private cars?
It applies to everybody. What if you see a long red line on the first lane? Bus lane. Only after 11 p.m. at night. This is whole day bus lane, only after 11 p.m. at night. Can you stop? If not, you go in, prepare to give the whole day's earning to LTA. Okay, any other questions? Okay, let's continue. Now, there are various strategies currently employed by many different taxi drivers. Let's look at some of them, rightly or wrongly. First one, the airport king. What does the airport king do? First thing he does, he rushes straight to the airport. Queue up, wait, his turn, he fetch the passenger bring him to the location. Alight, what does he do? Rush all the way back to the airport. So that's what he does. And his whole mind is only airport, okay? I don't care where the passenger bring me, just go back to the airport. It works because airport, there's always passenger. What's the drawback of this strategy? Waste a lot of fuel, and sometimes you waste a lot of time because if you passenger brings you to Choa Chu Kang, takes you another half an hour to come back. Some use what you call booking cherry picking. That means they just hide themselves somewhere and just wait. Ding ding, the booking job come in. This place I don't want to go. Ding ding. So he will pick and choose until he finds some place he wants to go for whatever reason. That's what he'll do. Touting. Okay? He goes to a popular location and then he, hello, I fetch you this location, $20. So this is not allowed by LTA, but many taxi drivers still do that.
Can we report those taxis?
Yes, you may report this taxi.
But are they taking a risk? When you're pressing on the it's in your hand.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, it's in a head. It's in this is illegal, but some taxi drivers still want to do this.
But why do they do that?
Maybe they find this is the best way for them to earn money.
You can ask me that question lunchtime already.
But I need to
Yeah,
know.
we cannot
I need to know. I'm
We
learning.
cannot. So late already.
Okay, just one moment. Just one moment. Don't worry, we'll have more than enough time for questions as well. Answering the questions also help you learn.
Yeah, lah, but it's very short the time. You ask a lot.
Yeah, but
Then we cannot
I'm not going to pay.
But we also want to learn everything, must finish the day.
I know,
Sure.
but we can't. I have
Actually, I'm thankful he asked questions because sometimes he also bring out certain points that I didn't think about. So it will also help facilitate your learning. Okay, let's come back here. Our next group of people who call the ping pong learners. The ping pong taxi drivers. What are ping pong taxi drivers? Basically, these taxi drivers will be concentrating in one location like CBD. Anybody who wants to go everywhere else, he doesn't want to fetch. How does he do it? He goes there, he locks his door first, so that when he drives next to you, you want to take a taxi, he winds down your window. Excuse me, where are you going? I want to go to Choa Chu Kang. Oh, sorry, no, I'm going to River Valley. I'm going to Chinatown. So he only goes ping pong within the area. Most of the time, CBD. Change shift. Never see a taxi coming, green color, like, wow, far away, wow, flag. You come here, oh, he say change shift
Yes.
on top, because are they really changing shift? Sometimes not. Okay, change shift where? Change shift Chinatown, change shift River Valley. I ever see change shift Orchard Road also. So he will always only take passengers around that area. Interview, I said a little bit earlier, interview, you stop the taxi. How come the door cannot open? Because the uncle, why? Excuse me, where you want to go? I'm going to, he tells you first, before you tell him. I'm going to Orchard Road. Are you going there, miss? No, okay, then he drives on. So these are the various strategies currently employed by some taxi drivers Most of them are borderline gray. Try not to adopt them. Now, what I want to introduce to you is a strategy called ultimate destination. Ultimate destination basically would refer to wherever you are in your taxi, you want to drive to this place. Okay, why do I circle this place here? Let's take a look at the heat map. This is a heat map generated on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. The red area is the area of high demand, whereas the red area concentrated on exactly the same. This is the Orchard Road CBD area. So our ultimate destination is the CBD town area. Now, having have your ultimate destination, you want to apply an additional element to it. The next element, always think of how you can head towards your destination. Along the way, you think of what are in-demand areas. Remember earlier we were thinking about where we are as a commuter at a certain timing. Same thing, those become in-demand areas. You think, hey, no, now it's 9 o'clock. Most likely, people will finish dinner at Dempsey, maybe East Coast Seafood Center. Along the way, I'm driving along the way towards my ultimate destination, I stop at those areas. Other consideration you can apply, special events and occasions. Special events like coming up in September, second week of September, we have this every year causes major traffic congestion because of these cars running round and round. What event is that? F1. Your F1 is coming. You have all the hotels booked up. You have all these foreigners who will come and watch. This become a special event. Special event not only give you an indication of high demand for passengers, it also give you an indication of what? Anybody? Besides high demand, what else does this special occasion like F1 gives you? Roadblocks, right? Give you headache. Roadblocks, congestion. Taxis are given special concession to go into these areas through all kinds of tunnel. You can go in one hotel, come out another hotel, but it takes you a long time. So as a taxi driver, time is one of your assets. So you try not to spend as much time fetching just one passenger. Imagine you spend 2 hours fetch one passenger, 1 hour jam, 1 hour maybe send him somewhere far away. It's not effective. So these are considerations you can apply. Let's move back a bit. Our strategy, ultimate destination. You go towards your ultimate destination. You apply a layer of thinking, other in-demand areas along the way, anything happening along the way, okay? Other special consideration, special events, F1 or maybe some concert, J-Chok is coming next month, Dua Lipa. So you must know all this along the way. Now, what kind of alternate locations are nearby? You can think of airport. Constantly you have passengers. But of course, the other 29,000 other taxi drivers will think of the same way. So you must consider industrial parks, flatted factory, business parks, Changi Business Park, International Business Park, one in the east, one in the west. Lots of people working in those areas. Tourist attraction, what kind of tourist attraction for night drivers? What tourist attraction would you go to? As a night driver, now you think, you are tourist, same thing, where will you go? Clarke Quay, possibly. Night safari, Ferris wheel. Hotels, many of these passengers, they might be tourists, or they might be going back to the hotel, or they might be going to airport because they need to leave. The plane schedule don't suit the tourists, right? Tourists must must look at the schedule according to how the airplane companies plan it, right? There are also drinking and eating places. You can go to Dempsey, Clarke Quay, Boat Quay, Robertson Quay. These are all places you can think. Now let's do a quick quiz. Okay, 3 of you one group, 3 of you another group. Let's use the board now. Okay, right on the board for this group, you take these 3 areas. For this group, you take the next 3 areas: Jurong East, Clementi, and River Valley. The scenario is this: your passenger has brought you to Pasir Ris. You alighted the passenger. Now, apply the strategy you have learned, your ultimate destination strategy, and then you apply your areas. Okay, come, let's use the whiteboard. You need a marker?
What time again are we there? What time?
Anytime. Anytime. But it's night time because we are talking about night driving. This one, Jurong East, Clementi, River Valley. Pasir Ris, Woodlands, Toa Payoh. Any given day. Any day you want. What will you do if you are at this area?
Bedok, food place. And then where's the food place?
Eighty-five is north, huh? North. Yeah, that's quite fair. Next to them,
Very posh, very posh. I don't know what to use for. Just put hospital.
Phung Ting Home Hospital. Let's go on. You're quite very big now. Let's go on to Clementi and River Valley. You think of your ultimate destination. From Clementi, you're going towards town. Where will you pass by? Okay, you done? Okay, just one moment for this group to be ready. Okay, thank you. Please return to your seat. Let's take a look. This person from Pasir Ris, where do they go? They are coming to ultimate destination. They could have gone to airport also. Whatever consideration, they can choose Downtown East, Changi Business Park, Changi General Hospital, or they can go to Bedok, where you have all your eating places, or the malls in Tampines. From Woodlands, you can go to Causeway Point. You can go to Checkpoint. Checkpoint, just remember, you don't have passengers there every day. If it's a Monday night is good. Why? Why is Checkpoint good on a Monday night? People come back, people come back from Malaysia. Is it good on a Friday night? Not so good, because people are leaving. Yeah, Toa Payoh, head straight for Orchard, you're the ultimate destination. I mean, you can go to Bishan, but Bishan is actually further away from your ultimate destination. So you should be going south. This is north. Balestier, along the way, a lot of food places, some drinking places. Come, let's look at this side. Jurong East. Jurong East, you go to Gem, shopping mall, IMM, people buy things, eat there. You go to hospital. Hospital, a little bit of consideration. Midnight, do you still go hospital and wait for passenger? Not so many. Where do passengers come from at midnight? Let's say they are passengers. Where do they come from? No. I mean, if it's in a hospital setting, these people are usually at the A&E. They go A&E, then by car, by chill, one hand limb, one leg limb. That's how it is. So hospital, you will be careful. 8 to 10, not so suitable. Maybe 8 o'clock is okay because end of visiting hours.
Tuas okay, right?
Tuas a bit tricky. Tuas is good for some if you dare to go. Because first of all, Tuas is very big. Secondly, it's very far. So you may get passenger, you may not. Are there going to be street hail? No, you will see people street hailing 7 months to a concert. You get calls in Tuas. Clementi, you go down to Holland V, you go down to Dempsey along the way. There's another place you can go. You can go Star Auditorium. Sometimes they have concert. You can go to the Police area, right? River Valley, you're almost there already. Go to Clarke Quay, Robertson Quay, Boat Quay, something like that. So this is how you can go. Now we have some apps you can use. Some useful apps for taxi drivers. Quickly run through them. Okay, Cabs at Changi basically shows you the number of taxis queuing up, but more important, how many flights are coming up within the next 1 hour. You can use iChangi. iChangi is an information system for you to check where the flights are landing, what flights are coming from where. ComfortDelGro driver app, if you subsequently become a ComfortDelGro driver, you can use this app. This app also generates a heat map, okay, to give you more informed choices. Zello is a walkie-talkie app so that you can tell each other, hey, where's the hot location at this moment. Esplanade show just finished, a lot of passengers coming up, so everybody knows. You can have multiple groups. Twitter, what is Twitter good for? Twitter is good for instant information, like SMRT will tell you train breakdown. Where is the train breakdown? That means most likely there's a high demand for taxis nearby. LTA, you follow LTA on Twitter also, because LTA gives you information on roadblocks, where you have traffic jams. This is a heat map generated by one of the apps called Grab. It shows you basically where the people are calling the taxis from. Please manage your app. Okay, don't end up like this taxi driver, 13 handphone. Okay, now with that, we are at the end of our lessons. The next lesson, what we'll do is we'll learn how to take notes. You can take note as a taxi driver daily, what time, where you pick up your passenger, how much is the fare, and then subsequently you can do a proper record keeping. You write down on a book like this so that you will know. Okay, this gives you a good information on where the demands are. Okay, with that, I thank you.